Okay, so I was wrong. To be named the Hortator, I will have to deal with all of the counselors in each house. This takes time, and I suppose effort for some of them. Some need to be killed, while others require some of my special powers of persuasion before they will agree. I suppose this is also the power of the ring, moon, and star, though for the most part I believe my natural charisma is the driving force behind my powers of persuasion, and not just some magical enchantment. But I am sure it is helping. That and the legitimacy it confers upon me as being the one and only Nerevarine, since only the Nerevarine can wear it, and anyone else that tries it on will instantly die. I certainly hope that this ring is taken back by Azura should I ever perish. I do not really like the other two great houses in Vardenfell, and I certainly feel more at home with the Ashlander tribes, at least with the Ursulaku and the Yahimusa tribe. So I am counting on those two tribes to be easiest for me, to get them to name me the Nerevarine. But we shall see. I do not know what I will be up against here, and just assuming something you do not know will be easy is rather foolish. We are going to surround, but... Oh, it's a bat. Such a terrible enemy. I don't know what we would do.
Where would you like to go?
If it wasn't for Julan doing that. Let's go to surround. Okay, well, it is evening. Okay, so we're supposed to find a counselor here. And I already looked in the book, but I forgot. Is it the yellow book? Yellow book for gold? Is that why it's called the yellow book for House Hlaalu? There's one counselor left for House Hlaalu, then I have to go see Crassius Curio. The minor tax revolt in Balmora was suppressed without undue harm to life and property. The council sent deputations to the Duke to express their concerns over the high tax rates and the injurious effect of high tariffs on trade. I think I heard about that when I first got to... Yeah, that was in the year before I came here. Yeah, it's 427. It's no longer 426. Okay, so what is her name? Crassius, found him, found her, him. Mistress Novena Ules. Ules Manor, Surround. I'm sure if I wrote that down in my book. Yeah, they were talking about it in Balmora. I heard some people say something about the tax revolt. Oran Manor, I've met him. Surround... What? Ules Manor? Is it perhaps outside? Is it like in a plantation outside? Yeah, because I don't see anything. The only manor I have, or the plantation, is the Dren Plantation. Oh, there's an Arvel Plantation as well. I don't know. This is the only information I have. Maybe I should ask... I can ask around town? Hello? Oh, you're the Silt Strider Courier. Okay. Nirvana Ules. What can you tell me about Saran? Saran is a busy trading village on Lake Mesobi, gateway to the lakes, farms, and plantations of the Ascadians Isles region. Pilgrims visiting the temple pilgrimage sites at Fields of Kumu and the shrine of Molag Bal seek lodgings in Saran. Saran also provides food and services for the farmers and plantation owners of the Ascadian Isles, the rich agricultural lands south and west of Saran. Yeah. In this country of lakes and islands, travelers need water walk or levitate magic, or strong swimming skills. Okay, thank you. For all I know, like, that's the plantation right over there. Maybe a guard would know. Why is it I don't see a guard? There's one. I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. Just speak to him for a moment. Yo, do you know where Novena Ules is? Novena Ules lives at Ules Manor across the lake to the west. There's an east-west rope and plank bridge north of town that crosses the water just before you enter the Highlands. Cross the bridge heading west, and Ule's Manor is the first building on the left, south of the road. Across the lake to the west, there's an east-west rope and plank bridge north of town that crosses the water just before you enter the Highlands. Cross the bridge heading west, and Ule's Manor is the first building on the left. Okay, so I guess we have some walking to do, but yeah, let's just go. I can jump off the top here and levitate down. Bat. Got him.
I can tell.
Well, there is a path right there, so let's follow the path. It should lead right to the bridge. You would think I would have Featherfall by now, but with Levitate, I don't feel like I need it. Is this what you're talking about, the east-west bridge? It says the first on the left, so it should be right there. Oh. For some reason, I'm getting caught on the rope. First on the left. This is actually a small manor. Is everyone sleeping? Where is everyone? Typically, the room of the owner is on the top floor. But you never know. Oh.
Go ahead.
Hello, sorry. She's not Dunmer. Hello. Well, you've come all this way. I suppose you can ask a few questions. Come all this way. Isn't really that far. Okay, I am looking to become the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Oh, yes, you want to be Hortator. Sure, I think that's a very good idea. You'll be a very special Hortator. Is that okay? Do I need to say anything official? Here. How about, in the name of House Hlaalu, I hereby say you are a Hortator of this house, House Hlaalu. I hope that's right. Once all the counselors agree, make sure you see Crassius Curio. You were the last one. Not a bad-looking woman, too. Okay, so recall.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please go ahead.
You know what? I'm just gonna sleep here. It's late. Hopefully I won't get attacked by an ash ghoul. It's been a while since that's happened, so...
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the company.
I'll wake up. Take me to Vivek, please. Yeah, let's just leave.
I'd be happy
to practice my acrobatic skills whenever I can. So whenever I see a potential place to jump, I will, of course, do it.
How are you?
So that's House Hlaalu. The Hlaalu Canton, I should say. Okay, let's go levitate. I'm gonna try this again. Weak levitate. Ah! The chances of me surviving a fall, not very good. So I won't do it. However, I think it's time to read one of these books I've been holding off. How about Lord John Rebet's Last Dance? I haven't read this before. It's really short. Well, somewhat short. Lord John Rebet's... hope I'm pronouncing that right. Jorn Rebet's. Lord Jorn Rebet's Last Dance. Traditional. Oh, this is just... woman's verse. Every winter season except for the reason of one war or another. Really quite a bother. The Queen of Rimmon and her consort request their vassals come and cavort. So that just rhymes. Whatever, I'll read it. Request their vassals come and cavort. On each and every ball, the first man at the hall is Lord Ald'Ruhn Jornrebay of Gair, the curse of all the maidens fair. Women's refrain. Oh, dear ladies, beware. Dearest ladies, take care. Though he's a very handsome man, if you dare to take his handsome hand, the nasty little spell will be cast, and your first dance with him will be the last. Men's verse 1. At this social event, everyone who went knew the bows and stances and steps to all the dances. The Queen of Rimmon and her consort would order a trumpet's wild report, and there could be no indecision as the revelers took position. The first dance, only ladies, separate, away from such men as Lord Jornerbay. Men's refrain, O dear fellows, explain. Brothers, can you help make it plain? The man's been doing this for years, leaving maidens fair in tears, before the final tune's been blast, and her first dance with him will be the last. Women's verse 2, Lord Oggen Jornerbay of Gare. Watch the ladies dance on air. The loveliest in the realm, a fellow in Ursynhide helm, said the Queen of Rimmon and her consort have put together quite a sport. Which lady fair do you prefer? Lord Jornerbay pointed her. See that bosom bob and weave? Well suited for me to love and leave. Women's refrain. Men's verse 2. The man in the mask of a bear had left the Lord of Gare before the ladies' dance was ending. Then a trumpet sounded, portending that the Queen of Rimmon and her consort called for the men to come to court. Disdainful, passing over all the rest, Oggen approached she of bobbing breast. She was rejected, saved a life of woe, for a new maiden as fair as snow. Men's refrain. Women's verse 3. At the first note of the band, the beauty took Oggen's hand. She complimented his stately carriage, dancing to the tune about the marriage of the Queen of Rimmon and her consort. It is very difficult indeed to comport, with grace neither falling nor flailing, wearing ornate hide and leather mailing, dancing light as the sweetest of dreams, without a single squeak of the seams. Women's refrain. Men's verse 3. The rhythms rose and fell. No one dancing could excel, with masculine grace and syncopation. Lord Jornerbay even drew admiration from the Queen of Rimmon and her consort, like a beauteous vessel pulling into port. He silently slid, belying the leather's weight. She whispered girlishly, the hour is late. But I've never seen such grace in hide armor. 'Twas a pity he knew he had to harm her. Men's refrain. Women's verse 4. The tune beat was furious. He began to be curious. Where had the maiden been sequestered before this dance was requested by the consort and his Queen of Rimmon? I didn't see you dance with the women. My dress was torn as I came to the dance, she said, smiling in a voice deep as a man's. My maids worked quickly to repair, while I wore a suit of hide, a helm of a bear. Women's refrain. End. Okay, that's just one of those things that I don't really care about. Okay, so you cannot levitate without a potion, which I haven't used in quite a while. Standard magic. Haven't needed to. Let's go see the Crassius Curio. He's quite the known pervert. Known for being a pervert. Eyes and calls everyone. Oh, we're in the wrong spot. Come on. There, levitation is down. We need to go up to the plaza up top.
Go ahead. I am listening.
Where was his manor? Was it here? No Name Club. That's it, right there. I remember. Curio Manor.
Archmaster
Excuse me.
of Redoran.
Yeah.
How may I serve you?
I'm here to see Crassius Curio. Is he the Archmage? I guess he is. Of Hlaalu. It's just a storage room. You know what? I'm the Archmaster of House Redoran, but I will never get a painting like that done of myself.
Blessings.
I can see doing it of my family and me, but not of just myself. This just goes to show you how highly he thinks of himself to do that.
Good things about.
I am so glad to see you again, Snail Relvain. You are. I'm sure you are. Spoke to him for a while. And, yeah, I've come to... Yeah, I'm all the counselors have agreed. I am the House Hlaalu Hortator. All the counselors agree. Splendid. I'm so happy for you. What an honor. But no more than you deserve, Pumpkin. And now, I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, your devoted admirer. Yeah, let's get out of here. Ugh. Recall. Ugh.
Well, I find myself in pleasant company. Please share your thoughts.
Okay. Calling me Pumpkin. Let's go to Sadrith Mora.
Well, I find myself...
Listen, if...
I'd be happy to.
Being into the same sex is your thing, that's fine. But flirting with somebody unasked for...
And how are
Pumpkin?
you? Can I help you?
Thanks.
Go ahead.
Speaking of someone that needs to get their sense in their head. Wow, is it ever foggy out? Who do I go and
Well
ask?
met, Outlander.
Yeah. Brown Book. Archmaster Gothran, Lord High Magus of Telvanni Council, Tower of Ald'Ruhn. Oh, so he's in Ald'Ruhn. So he's not even here. So, Vardenfell District, Telvos, Village of Voss. This is him, Master Neloth, Mage Lord Telvanni Council of Vardenfell District. He's the one that didn't like me, and I took his prisoner away from him, so he may be a hard one to convince. I think I'm going to go to the Archmaster Gothran. He runs, or he's the head of the Telvanni. Tower of Ald'Ruhn, Ismalag Amur. Yeah, I know where Ald'Ruhn is. It's over to the west of here. Ald'Ruhn. So. You sound sick, guard. Oh yeah, the ships don't go there from here. I guess because it's too close. You're expected to just either have your own boat or just run there on the water, I guess. Let's go there.
Move along, Redoran.
So I've found it. It calls me Redoran. Okay, so this is... What is it? What's the name again? Archmaster Gothran, right? Gothran. That's all I have. What kind of a name is Gothran? It's got to be Dunmer.
I'm so hungry. I could eat a rat.
Yeah.
I could.
Am I missing something here? There's no doors. There's okay. You guys got to move out of the way. This is obviously. This is a shot. It says tower entry though.
Move along, Redoran.
I don't think I've ever seen him before. Well, with that, I'm going to levitate up. There's got to be some door up here. Okay, it goes up this way. This is tower entry again, but yeah, I better go in there before my levitate wears off. There's a hallway over there. Hello. I don't know you. What do you want? Why are you so defensive? I spoke to her for a brief moment. She seems to like me now. I'm looking for Archmaster Gothran. Do you know where he is here? You should consult the recent edition of the Brown Book of... Yes, I actually have that. I have it. I have it. This is the only way to go up. When navigating these Telvanni towers, it probably would make sense. Okay, why must we... Yes, I know. You're right in the way. Can you just go to your mom's... Or I'll meet you some other place later, okay? Sure, I'll meet you in Ald'Ruhn when you're ready to carry on. I'll probably be in the Aldscar Inn. Do the same to Shani if she gets in the way. Oh. That is a really
What is this about,
neat...
Shipments.
I don't think I've ever seen that outfit before. Hello. I don't know you. What do you want? Ah. Yeah, you don't know me. And if you did, you would like me. I'm looking for Archmaster Gothrin. What is your name? I am Sinise Thindo, Battle Mage of Lawmen of Great House Telvanni. You're not Archmaster Gothrin, are you? What's your name? I am Barusi Venom, Enchanter and Oathman of the Great House Telvanni. Spoke to him for a moment. Very easy to convince to like me. There's no going up, there's no... I don't think that you're... Maybe that's the way.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Hello, who might you be? I'm Falara Andrethi, healer and lawman of Great House Telvanni. Okay. Spoke to her for a brief moment. I am guessing this is the way to go. Or not. That doesn't go anywhere. Why do they make these towers like this? I don't even know where to go. What about... I assume this is the same thing as the last room.
Do you wish to?
It would be kind of weird to have, like, right above your head in your room.
How wonderful.
Honor me.
Welcome, Ald'Ruhn.
Like a hallway going up. Oh. There's a downstairs. I wonder if he isn't alone in a... If he has, like, his own separate, totally separate place that you can't get to other than levitation from the outside. Oh, kind of looks like it. What's this place? Hello? I don't know you. What do you want? May I ask who you are? I am Wizard Andesi Avel. An outlander like yourself cannot possibly comprehend the arcane powers I do. I will merely say this. True strength is in the mind, for the body is too fragile a form. A word here, a gesture there, and it crumbles to dust. Yes, very... Thank you for that useless bit of information. Telvanni. I can't really seem to get through here. I seriously doubt that you're... Bosmer. I doubt that you are who I seek, but what's your name? I am Brolmer, a sharpshooter employed by the Telvanni. Okay, I spoke to him for a brief moment. I don't think that the Archmaster is here.
How are you?
Oh, Shani, you're right in the way. There's stairs going up, though. It's too Daedra here. This could be him. You have 2 Dremora as your bodyguards? I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? I spoke to him for a brief moment. I am looking to become the Telvanni Hortator. Yes, I know what a Hortator is. I tell my story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. No, wait, let me think. Yes, I understand perfectly. Your story makes sense. Your proofs are persuasive, but a decision on such a remarkable matter is a grave responsibility and not to be taken in haste. I will need some time to reflect and consider, and to confer with the other Telvanni counselors. Leave me. I don't have to get permission from the other counselors? I would ask if he would vote for me. He listened to my story carefully and said he found my proof persuasive. He said, however, that it was a very grave responsibility to make such a decision and that he would need some time to reflect and consider and to confer with the other counselors. Should I not
I thought I heard something.
Speed this up and ask the other counselors? Dremora?
May you find me.
Feel like taking out my sword and cleaving their heads off. Well, at least now I know how to get to see the Archmaster of House Telvanni. We have a lot of other... I wouldn't even know. I know Telvos is one, and Master Nidrath in Sidrith Mora is another. Shani, where are you?
Yes?
Take me to your home, please. Use your ring to teleport both of us to the Ahimosa camp? I think so, but you'll have to hold on tight to me. Not a problem. Okay. Let's go to Telva's Tower. Hello again, Master Arion. I have heard of you, yes. You are the Outlander who wishes to be the Telvanni Hortator. I do. A Hortator is a special champion and war leader chosen to lead a great house in war. Why do you ask? How do the Telvanni decide who a Hortator is? The Telvanni Counselors would have to vote, and the vote would have to be unanimous. Okay, it's the same as the other houses, then. Yes, I want to be the Hortator, and I'll tell my story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. Yes, I understand. You're willing to take the responsibility, and I am willing to vote for you as Hortator. I think the other Telvanni Counselors will also cooperate, though some might need a little persuading. Master Neloth is ill-tempered, Mistress Dratha doesn't like men, and Mistress Tharana is losing her mind. Yeah, I know that. I don't know Mistress Dratha, though. Archmaster Gothron is another problem. He will not refuse you directly, but will delay indefinitely. I recommend that you kill Archmaster Gothron? Really? You want me to kill him? He never directly refuses requests. He just delays indefinitely, never giving an answer. I don't know of any solution other than killing Gothron. I'll tell you plainly. I stand to gain if Archmaster Gothron dies. I say this so you won't think I'm trying to trick you. My advice is still good. Gothron won't name you Hortator, but he'll never come out and say so. And in House Telvanni, it is customary to settle disputes in this manner. Okay. And I still have to kill 2 Telvanni Counselors? And Master Neloth? I know he doesn't like me. He lives in Telnaga, the tower in Sadrith Mora. He has a short temper, but he will listen to reason if you are persuasive enough. Do not expect him to be polite. Okay, so I don't have to kill him. And Mistress Dratha is the oldest living Telvanni counselor and is sustained by the necromantic arts. She dislikes men of all races, though I do not know why. You may find her in her tower in Tel Mora. Okay, so I have to go down to Tel Branor. Thank you. I have to go down to Tel Branor, which is in the bottom, the southeast, and I have to go, I guess, Ald'Ruhn to kill Archmaster Gothron, and go try to convince. I'll try to convince Magister Neloth before take him out. Busel said, "Where's the other place? Is it here? Tel Mora. If that's close by, I can always go there after this." Okay, I'll be back. So far, I have to say he is my favorite Telvanni counselor.
Greetings to you.
Hello again.
A pleasure to meet you.
Thank you again for your help. Did you have a question for me? No, I didn't. I just wanted to say hello. Alright, I don't even have to levitate down. Let's just teleport us. Oh, wait. What am I thinking? Since Tel Mora is so close, but... let's just levitate down. Go west. East. I should have Featherfall. This is really high. By the 9. I don't like looking down. Looking up is different, but looking down? No. I can survive this fall. Boom! Ouch. Big jump. Okay. So it's past Voss. Gotta get in my practice howling where I can. This way. I can see the towers from here. Okay, so Mrs. Dratha, the Telvanni counselor, Archmaster, or Magister as they call her, would have to be here. This place, this town, Tel Mora's only women live here. Which actually, it's a nice place to visit. At least for me. Maybe not for Crassius Curio, because the man seems to be pansexual. Well, If there's a word for anything that moves. Can you move? I don't know which... That one's locked. This just leads out. I wonder if one of these is her. Hello? I don't believe I've seen a dark elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Who are you? I'm a sorcerer, a seeker of arcane knowledge. I want your name, though. Yeah, who are you again? She doesn't want to tell me her name. Hello? Oh, you must be her. You're very old. What is this man doing here? Is it lost? She does not like me. Though, it wasn't that difficult to persuade her to like me. I seek to become... Actually, look at this. Moon and... my ring. The enchanted ring, Moon and Star, or one clan under Moon and Star, as the Ashlanders call it, was forged for the hero Nerevar by one of the Dwemer sorcerer priest Kagrenek smiths, and blessed by the Daedra Lord Azura. The ring gave Nerevar supernatural powers of persuasion and indisputable proof of identity, since any other who tried to wear the ring would be killed instantly. So, with that said, I wish to become the Telvanni Hortator. Can I count on your vote? Oh, Bavek, I think it's a man. Do I beg, or do I try to be manly? Begging can come later. I strike a manly pose and wink invitingly. Well, aren't you the cutest thing? And that wink is so adorable. I must have it. Here. Hello? Who's on duty? I need someone to hold this fellow's head while I gouge that cute little winking eye out. Okay, she really doesn't like men. I guess this leaves me only one choice. I hurl myself at her feet and plead for a hearing. Oh, that's so pathetic. Look at the poor bunny. Oh, I suppose now we must be merciful and at least listen to it. I continue with my story. Well, I'm glad we listened. And glad you persisted. So there's something to those old prophecies after all. I shouldn't wonder. Pig-headed battle mages don't pay attention to Lady Azura's portents as they should. And you are the foretold Nerevarine? Well then, you shall be our Hortator. You have my vote, and my blessing, and this scroll. It will come in handy where you're going. Thank you. Is it a scroll to turn me into a woman? Believe me, I don't want that. I'm content with what I am. What scroll did she give me? Summon Golden Saint. Actually, that's helpful, but I haven't really needed any assistance in a long time. Everything just seems to be so easy. Though that would be something nice to use against Dagoth Ur now, wouldn't it, Shani?